Namaste. This is Bruno again. Just out for another hike. Something I do ritually almost every single day. More so over the last 4 weeks since this has all been happening to me. This whole spiritual awakening thing is a lot to take on, especially when you're mostly forced to do it on your own. In my area where I'm from, Kitchener-Waterloo, I don't really know a lot of people that are Kitchener-Waterloo, Ontario. It's in Canada, for all those of you that don't know. Finding that I'm having a hard time connecting with people on a spiritual level. I'm not sure what it's about. Maybe I'm not hanging around with the right people. Nevertheless, I have been finding my own ways to cope. I have been reaching out to people and having some pretty interesting conversations, trying to bring out the point of what I've learned through all this so far is that we need to start using our hearts more and be more heart conscious in the way we treat each other, the way we treat Earth, the way we treat our animals, the way we treat everything. I do understand we live in a physical world where we have to use our brain to make a living, but people need to become, I guess, more balanced in a sense where they're using both the brain and their heart to construct their future. So I did make a video yesterday about my spiritual awakening and somewhat of the process that I went through. Like I said, it hit me hard, really hard. Within one bad experience to another, I found faith and I found spirituality. It helped me out. It's the meditative processes that I've done every single day. Even today, I had a friend over and we were talking about all this stuff, and he gave me his version on what he does to meditate and focus and stay positive. And hey, we all have our own way of doing it. I find my best way is to go for a hike or go for a walk somewhere outside of the city, somewhere where it's quiet and you can listen to nature and be one with nature, even if it's just for half an hour or 15-20 minutes, whatever you feel comfortable with. I think that's my best way of or one of the best ways to become one with your surroundings and become more aware. It's also helped me through my spiritual awakening process. It's grounded me a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have half my apartment packed in boxes and I was ready to pack up and leave and just leave everything behind and go search for something better, which I still intend in doing. Over the last 2 weeks or so, I've been meditating more and focusing more on what I really want out of life. The job that I currently do right now, which is I'm a machinist, CNC machinist, programmer, is not what I want to do in life. It's a means of money to get me by, but it's not what my heart wants. I want to help people. I want to show people that there's more to life than just working your ass off for 50-60 years for money. It doesn't, in the end, people find happiness in money, but I believe there's more to this world and more to this life than money. Money, they say, buys happiness, but it's not long lasting. It's only for a while. I was doing that for the last 8 years of my life, and then I've also worked at a fast food restaurant as a prep cook, server, just for something to do during the week. So yeah, I've had 2 jobs for a while now, and I think it's just too much, and I have to come back and follow my heart. My heart's leading me towards possibly learning how to heal people spiritually. It's something I was born with, something I've been denying for the last 34, going on 35 years. I've been told by people I had a gift. I just never really understood it, and I guess I was scared. So it's led me to believe that, and I believe in myself as well through my heart, that I am been put here on this earth to help people heal, to heal them spiritually, to heal them, make them a better person, better people, to motivate them to follow their hearts and do what they feel is right for themselves, and in a sense also teach people to not forget about the world and help the world out and help people out as well, help humanity out, because I believe too many people are becoming egotistical and not enough heart-driven people. That said, it was, like I said, 2 weeks. I'm going to explain a little bit more in depth of what I went through. I didn't explain it in the last video. I should have, but I was just overwhelmed, still a little overwhelmed by everything. So here it goes. The first day this happened, I literally woke up in the morning. I couldn't really move. My back was messed up, and I don't know, something kept telling me to sit on the ground and just meditate. I had never really practiced meditation before. I've done visual meditation where I can sit and just look, and it's kind of, I guess, called daydreaming, but I use it as a meditative sense. I've never really closed my eyes and looked deep within inside me and meditated that way, so I tried it, and I'm sitting on a rock, guys, sorry. So yeah, it's the first day I meditated for quite a few hours. I started meditating and something just kept telling me to go. Still believe it's my spiritual guidance, my spiritual guides, and my higher self just told me to keep going and stick with it. I did. I meditated every day, focusing on a single chakra each day. First day was my I guess my intro to all this. I asked for help. Help was shown to me what I had to do. I started meditating. YouTube was a huge help. My visions in my mind were telling me to go search things, certain things. I showed you some stuff on my cell phone that I researched, how the chakras work, what they mean, what they represent, what kind of emotions they lock or get suppressed within those chakras. I researched, ended up being led to how to activate them, how to open them, how to clear them of all the internal emotions that have been stuck in my body for 34 years, things that I didn't even know and was not aware of, things that I had thought I had put aside and had cleared out of my body and my mind and heart, and I guess they were still stuck there, and I had to get them out for me to become the person that I am today, and much happier, much more in tune with everything, and I have a goal that I know now that I have to follow. So that was the first day. It was kind of an intro. Again, I just kept meditating and it kept just popping in my head on how to do these things. The second day was, that would have been a Wednesday. I sat in my apartment for, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 hours just meditating. It was funny because I asked the previous night before I went to bed, I asked what was a proper way of healing myself through my chakras, and in the morning through my meditation it was shown to me. I literally went on YouTube and researched stuff, and I knew the hand positions for each chakra, the root chakras like this on your knees, so on and so forth, and then I just followed that each day. I did each chakra, and the emotional outbursts I had after each meditation, which would last sometimes 45 minutes to an hour, were incredible. Things, like I said, that were hidden inside that I didn't even know. I also didn't realize how much of a toll that kind of takes on your body, not in a bad sense, but in an emotional sense, the things that you're put through to clear all that emotion out. So yeah, and I found out doing this day by day, working my way up through my sacral chakra, my solar plexus chakra, my heart. My heart was one of the ones that I had problems with. I had closed. That was 4 days in, 5 days in, I reached my heart chakra, and it was I had stuff buried in there that I had no idea was still there. Things that I had thought I had just wiped aside and forgotten about. things pertaining to being away from my family, moving here at a young age and leaving my family behind. My father, we haven't spoken in a long time, and I had no idea that I was still holding that stuff in. The hardest one for me to grasp was my art. I was born with a gift. I do artwork. Haven't done it in a long time, but I was born with this. I used to do it a lot when I was a kid. I lost touch with that, and ultimately I had closed my heart out to that part of me, and when I realized that that was a part of my soul that had gone and was left, when that was released, that pain, that suffering that was from me not wanting to pursue this as a life, as a point in my life, for me to shut it out, it hurt. When I realized that that was buried, and that I had to bring it out again and make it flourish, to be creative and be at one with myself in that point of view, in a creative point of view, I think I cried for a good 15 minutes afterwards. I released so much inner emotions, and I'm telling you guys, it took me at least 2 days to clear my heart chakra out. It was so blocked. And then I moved on to my throat chakra. I've always been a shy person, and through doing this, I have now spoken to people about things I never thought I would. I've been more openly expressed myself through now the videos that I never thought I would be doing. I was too shy to do and put myself out there and speak about things like this. So yeah, it took me a couple days to open that one up. It was a lot of emotional outbreaks, a lot of emotional trauma that was stuck inside that I had to get out. And then, like I said, the throat chakra was just my confidence in speaking to people, saying what I felt, saying what I meant, but thinking before I spoke, not hurting people with my words, but encouraging them, making them better, making people realize that they can be better, and just motivating them to be better people. Also helping myself and gaining confidence with my words and what I can do to help people through my experiences in life, and how that in turn can make me a better person and make me better to help other people. Then it was my pineal gland, my spiritual center. That was a wide awakening when I opened that one up. I thought things that I had learned growing up, things that I thought were true, were just completely blown to proportions, to bits, to nothing. So yeah, I learned a lot about myself, and then it was my crown chakra. Then so yeah, there's people actually coming up the river here going fishing. It's a wild place. Anyways, so speaking about what I was speaking, here, let me fix the camera. Yeah, so I learned a lot, and my crown chakra, that was a big one to open up as well. I became more spiritually in tuned when I opened up all these gateways to just love and happiness, and just letting go of the past and learning in a moment, living in a moment, because ultimately, if we forget to live in a moment, our life flies by. And opening up all my channels to the spirit world and to spirituality made me a better person overall, and I'm still thankful for all this change and what it's done to me, and I believe I've become a better person through it, and I'm here to help people, and I've realized that I need to find a way to help people through this, and I'm going to do it. It's going to be my life goal to accomplish this, and it has to be done. So that's a little bit of a crash course on how I did this. Like I said, it took me about 2 weeks to actually reach this. It was 2 weeks of emotional outbursts and crying and realizing who I really am, and realizing that I was not happy in life, even though I thought I was. And now I can't take a smile off my face half the days, and sometimes, you know, life happens and you go down a bit. So again, thanks for listening. I hope that this has shed a light on people, and I hope that people understand that we need to be more heartfelt in this world and help each other out. And that's what I plan on doing with my life, and I'm going to devote my life to helping people, motivating people, and uplifting people and making them better. So thanks again for listening. Hope you guys have a great day. Namaste.